Good morning. Good morning. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. It's Wednesday's Word. It's Wednesday's Word. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Rise and shine. It's coffee time. Good morning. Good morning. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. Hey, it's Wednesday's Word. It's Wednesday's Word. Rise and shine. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. It's Wednesday's Word. Morning. Morning. I see you, TJ. What's up, Noop? I see you, Fi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Blessings. I hope you've been doing okay, Noop. It's good to see you in the land of the living. Good morning. Good morning. It's bright and early Wednesday morning. God got a word for the women. I'm going to give them time to come on. Come on in, women. Good morning. Good morning. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. It's Wednesday's Word. I'm coming on Wednesday and Friday mornings at 9. God got a new season for the women. Come on, women. Come on. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Women, God got a rhema word for you this morning. I'm just going to give you a little time to come on. What's up, Noop? I see you, Pokey. I got two of my frat brothers on. I got TJ Walker and William Pokey Shackelford. I see you, Noop. Y'all share the video. This is going to be a good one for the women today. I need the women to come on and tap in. God got a rhema word for women. We trying to learn. You know, this is a season. Y'all been so single. That coronavirus and this economy got y'all so single. This is a time when y'all need to be working on you and trying to develop you so you can attract the right man. Hey, what's up, Roz? Hey, Roz, I see you, Roz. Y'all share the video. If y'all please take time and share the video. Listen to me, women. This is you're in a season of singleness. This is the best time for women. While women complaining about ain't no good men and where are the good men and why they can't get the right man. Baby, this is the perfect opportunity for women to get somewhere and sit down and work on them from all of the trauma and the past and worrying about a man and always uptight and anxious and upset, living in the past, low self-esteem, need validation, picking the wrong men, chasing men, proposing to men. See, all of that is from a broken conscience. All of that women are doing today, Black women specifically, all of that is as a result of Black women not healing. I'm going to say that again. A lot of things that a lot of Black women are doing today has to do with them not healing. This is the biggest, and Healing is for you. Healing, women. Listen to this, women. Healing is for you. Healing is not so you can get a man. Healing, listen to this, women. Healing is not to get a man. Healing is to get your mind. Listen to that, women. Healing is not, that's a personal thing. Healing is not so you can get a man. Healing is so you can get your mindset back. Did y'all hear that, women? Everything I'm trying to give y'all ain't got nothing to do with no man. I'm trying to show y'all how men are thinking and how men are responding to y'all today as a result of y'all not willing to heal. Watch this. Men will stop cheating when women stop accept men cheat. Men will stop cheating once women come together and stop and refuse to accept being with a man or men that cheat. The problem is women have lowered the standard. Women have lowered the standard. What do I mean? Women have lowered the standard. You accept it, you allow it, you go with the flow, you partake and become a part of it. Women have lowered the standard. Men will stop cheating when women raise the standard. Men will stop cheating when women will stop allowing it. Men will stop, watch this. Men will be men when women challenge men to be men. I see you, Ray Robinson. I want to go over something with women today. I want women to see something. Women, I want you to listen to me real quick because I want you to know the difference between a red flag and a real flaw. Listen to me. I'm going to say that again. I want you to know the difference. I want you to know the difference between a red flag and a real flaw. How to watch this. This is how to know if the person you desire has the potential to develop. The person that you desire, do you see red flags, or are the red flags real flaws? Red flags cause chaos. Real flaws can be corrected. I'm going to say that again. Red flags cause chaos. Real flaws can be corrected. Now, women, women love to see the good in a person, especially men. And it enables you to ignore the red flags. Women ignore the red flags because they always want to see the good in somebody. Listen to that, women. Women love to see the good in somebody, so they will ignore the red flags. And they think a red flag is a real flaw that can be corrected. But But I'm going to show you today how to discern, how to know if it's a red flag or a real flaw. And y'all need to get your pen and your paper out so you can write this stuff down. It's very important. It's coming from heaven. It ain't just, I'm not making this stuff up because I don't have a dog in this fight. This ain't about me. This is about helping you. And listen to this. I'm going to show you how to discern the red flag from a real flaw. But watch this, women. If you get into having sex, hey, I see you, D. If you get into having sex before this take place, we don't even have to worry about you ignoring the red flag. You can't see the red flag. You don't want to see the red flag by then. You see that? This has to take place. If you want to know if the person you desire has the potential to develop with you, you have to be able to discern the red flag from a real flaw. Get your pen and your paper. And if you allow sex before you go through this process to discern a red flag from a real flaw, you're not going to be able to see the red flag or the real flaws. Ain't none of that going to matter because you're going to be too caught up in being on your back. So you ain't thinking about no red flag, real flaws, or none of that. You just trying to be real freaky. You're not worried about the red flag. You're not worried about if they real flaws or if they red flags. You ready to be real freaky, so you can't discern this. And you got to be focused in order to discern this. This is why you need to close your legs while you're trying to discern if the man is for you or not. You can't focus. You won't be able to focus. Watch this. You won't be able to even focus on protecting your heart, preventing your hurt, and preserving your honor. Listen at that, women. What I'm talking about right now has to do with you and your heart, your protection, your pain that you're going through and been going through. I'm trying to prevent all of that. This is why I'm trying to give you this. You need to learn how to discern if the man you claim you want or dealing with is his character, his behavior, his actions, his words, his efforts, his character. You need to try to see if his character matches your core. Listen at that, women. What do I mean character match your core? You need to know what your core needs are. You won't be able to decide watch this. You won't be able to decide or discern or determine if the man you dealing with is the one. You won't be able to decide, discern, or determine if the man you claim you want is the one you should be with, if you don't know your core needs. You have to go internal and heal in order to know your core needs. You need to be able to be healed or in the process by going internally in order to know your core needs. Come on, D. D say my core needs are companionship, fun, laughter, physical touch, and quality time. My core needs are companionship, fun, laughter, physical touch, and quality time. Okay, but D, watch this. That's kind of surface. When I say your core needs, what kind of support do you need? What kind of attention do you need? You see that, D? Now I understand what you're saying. You need companionship, fun, laughter, physical touch, and quality time. Those are love languages. Okay. I'm not talking about your love language. Okay. I'm not talking about your love language. I'm talking about your core. Watch this, D. What I'm saying is this. When I say your core needs, what do you need long term? What do you need long term? Hey, Tracy, I see you, Tracy. Hey, Lamorla, y'all share the video for me. Listen at that, D. What do you need long term? We talking about, we're not talking about in the moment. And a lot of time, and we just talking, D. A lot of times women are just in the moment. I'm talking about what is it that you can tolerate long term? Now we're gonna get into can you tolerate a man's behavior, actions, words, his character for a long time? This is how you know if he the one. But watch this. His character, his actions, his behavior, his words, his efforts must match your core. You see that? This is where women get it wrong. They matching sexual energy in the bedroom. That ain't gonna be long term. They can go and stop that. Screwing in the bed long term for forever and all that. Women, y'all can, age and time gonna catch up with that. Yeah, we got all kinds of other stuff that can extend sexual gratification, but at the end of the day, baby, sex ain't gonna even be nothing but once y'all 10, 15, 20 in. It might still be a little part of it, but baby, it's more, watch this, it's more trying to get along going on than getting it going on. I see you, Dennis. See, I'm talking about what type of man can you what flaws in a man can you tolerate long term? This is where, see, this getting real. See, they don't talk about this in the church. All they want to talk about is Proverbs 18 and 22. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. Well, what is good? Based on my core needs, based on what type of woman I'm willing to tolerate, her flaws. I got to discern the red flags from the real flaws first. I see you, Angela. Y'all share the video. Hey, Anime, I see you. So listen to this, women. How to know if the person you desire has the potential to develop. So you got to be able to discern the red flags from the real flaws. A lot of y'all have ran men. A lot of black women have ran a lot of men away because y'all thought his real flaws. Y'all thought they were red flags, and some of y'all thought red flags were real flaws. Y'all got it backwards. I'm gonna give you an example of a red flag, but you think it's a real flaw. He cheating. He cheating. You with somebody and he cheating. Now you gon' a lot of y'all will say that's just a flaw. You know why y'all will say that's a flaw? Because you're gonna try to change it. You're gonna try to change it. You're gonna try to change. Watch this. You're gonna take a red flag and turn it into a real flaw by being real freaky. You being real freaky, you think because you're real freaky, it's gonna change a red flag into a real flaw. You see that? Instead of letting the red flag be the red flag, and then you make a decision based on your core needs and then bow out gracefully. If his character don't match your core needs. Yeah, I'm trying to help y'all this morning. Y'all ain't never, this ain't, heaven just touched earth. This ain't never been spoke on. I just got a download from the Holy Spirit early this morning. So y'all, this ain't never been talked about. They ain't gonna talk about it in the church. So I'm just gonna let you know that now. So listen at this, women, since y'all love to see the good in somebody and it keep y'all ignoring these red flags and y'all make them real flaws. Number one is stop trying to see the good and instead search for growth. Stop looking for the good and learn to see if it's growth. What do I mean? Stop looking for the good and see if it's growth. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a visual. Women need visuals, so I'm helping you this morning. I'm gonna give you a visual. You meet somebody and y'all y'all been dating or whatever y'all call it the first month, okay? But you see some things that kind of irritate you a little bit, but because you like him, he's 6'3". Let me lay it out here. He's 6'3". He makes 6 figures. He got a 6-pack, and he drive a 6 Series Benz, and his sex is spectacular. Let me give you a visual of the man y'all want. He's 6'3". He makes 6 figures. He got a 6-pack, and he drive a 6 Series, and his sex is spectacular. Okay? So this I'm talking about the man y'all want now. Y'all want perfect. I already know. So you meet him, but you see some things now. Let's start without the sex though. Let's start, put your vajayjay up. I'm trying to teach you something. Now, this is before you lay on your back. That's the profile, Angela. I already know it. They want what they want. But watch this. But is what you want you? Does what you want you is the question. Y'all so caught up in what you want, but does what you want you? This is where the issue come in, because you ignore the red flags trying to be real freaky. So listen to this. Stop trying to see the good and instead search for growth. You meet a man, he just what you want, 6'3", 6 figures, 6 Series. Okay, we ain't gonna put the sex in it. Okay, he just what you want, but you see some things, some behaviors that you might not, you ain't really pushing it. He did something, or he doing a couple of things that ain't, over the past month that you don't like. Okay, then you address it. Listen to this, women. Hey, Keisha, I see you. Y'all share the video. Y'all please share the video. Share the video, Keisha and Dee and Angela. Patricia, y'all share the video. Dennis, share the video, please. But listen, women, you got a man. You done met a man that fits your fantasy. He fits your dream. Okay? But he doing y'all been dating a month, and he does a couple of things. He might raise his voice a little bit in that month. Y'all had a little, it wasn't a debate or nothing, but he raised his voice out the blue. And it bothered you a little bit. But he's 6'3". But he makes 6 figures. But he drive a 6 Series Benz. Okay? But you see a couple of things that you don't like. And you address it. Okay, here's where the rubber meets the road. Watch this. When you notice something you don't like about that person, first address it. Address it. What do I mean address it? You have to have a discussion. You have to open your mouth and have a discussion. You can't be afraid to run him off. You can't be afraid. Y'all in fear. 2 Timothy 1:7 say God don't give us the spirit of fear. So a lot of y'all got a spirit of Satan on you because you are afraid to protect your heart. You are afraid. Watch this. Asking question does 3 things for you. Listen to this, women. Hey, honey bun. Right, D. The stuff we don't tell our friends that he did. Right, there you go, D. It's 3 things. The purpose of having a conversation. It's 3 things, women, and it's about you. It ain't about the man. It's 3 reasons that you need to ask questions. Number 1, it protects your heart because he got to prove what he say. Number 1, write that down. I am saying y'all got to ask questions. Y'all sitting around letting these men, y'all trying to let these men figure stuff out and all of this whole crazy stuff y'all got going on. Ain't no wonder y'all get flipped. Ain't no wonder y'all get flipped. Y'all don't want to have you don't even, baby, you got to ask questions. Why am I saying you need to ask questions, babe? Why? Okay, you ready? It's 3 reasons I'm saying it's very, 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 very important for you to ask questions. To hell running him off. Don't nobody give a damn about it. If he run off, he should have ran. He should have been gone if he run off. He didn't run. If he run off, he ain't ran fast enough. He wasn't the one. Don't y'all ought to be happy. Y'all see this is what I'm saying. Y'all turn around and look at a man running off as a bad thing, and God is trying to warn you by him running off. You trying to keep him from running away from, watch this. You trying to keep a man from running away from dogging you. You trying to keep a man from running away from using you because you won't ask questions. You won't ask no questions. That it ain't about the man. Number one, here's the first reason why you asking questions. Number 1, this about you. This ain't about the men. This about the women. Number 1, to protect your heart. Number 1. Hey Patricia, I see you, Robert Norwood. How does asking questions protect your heart? You ready, women? Here we go. Because when you ask questions, you get an answer, and then that a person have to prove what they say. If you ask somebody if he cheat and he say he don't cheat, he got to prove it. He got to prove it without you screwing it. That's going to be hard for some of y'all. See what I'm saying? See, it take work to discern if somebody the one. You can't just what he look like, what he got, what he do, how he screw. That don't work. That's not gonna, it's not working. This is why y'all getting flipped. Hey, Nella. I see you, Nella. Listen at that, women. The first reason to ask questions and don't be afraid. Y'all too afraid. I'm afraid to run him off. You afraid to run him off, but you ain't afraid to get dogged. You ain't afraid to get cheated on and lied to. You ain't afraid, but you afraid to run him off. That's correct, honey bun. So you don't waste your time. I don't know what they. That's right, honey bun. I don't know what they thinking about. Anyway, baby, you asking questions. Number one, write this down, to protect your heart. He got to prove what he say when you ask. Or when you say you don't like something, he got to prove it. If you see something you don't like and you have a discussion with somebody, first you got to have the faith to have a discussion and don't be scared. Then you got to be able to ask the question so he can prove. You're trying to prove if what you saw in this person, is it a red flag or is it just a real flaw? If we can correct the flaw, a real flaw can be corrected, but a red flag can be chaos. Do you want chaos, or do you want some correction? So you can see if the man meets your core needs. We're talking about for the long term. We're not talking about just right now because y'all screwing. We talking about for the long term. Does the man meet your core needs for the long term? And then he got to be consistent. He got to be able to prove what he answered when you say, well, I don't like when you raise your voice to me. Okay. When you tell him that, okay, he got to work on that. We finna see, is it a red flag or is it a real flaw? We finna see, is this his character? He raised his voice. You talk crazy. You're cussing me. Is this his character? Or is it just or was he just raised like that? Did his mom and his grandma cuss? So that's why he cussing. We can work on that, but if that's his character and he don't change that, baby, that's a red flag. That's right, Lamorla. You got to ask him everything. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. I don't know what y'all ain't scared when he take your clothes off in the bedroom. You scared to ask a question? Afraid to run a dog off, but not afraid to keep him in. That's what I'm right there. That part, D. That part right there. That part right there, D. So number one, when you have an issue with somebody, when you first meet them and you like them, you need to be able to address it. And if a man, now watch this. If a man don't make you comfortable to be able to ask him questions, is that a red flag, women, or is that just a real flaw? I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say this again. If you with somebody and you never get comfortable, you already afraid, but it's his job to make you unafraid. That man's supposed to say, baby, listen here. We can talk about anything. You can ask me anything you want. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be transparent with you. Now, if you, we're going to have to talk about if you really want the real or you want me to candy coat it, because some of y'all can't handle the truth. So it's whatever. Okay. Hey, Lisa, I see you. Y'all share the video for me. Please share the video. Like and share the video. Listen to this, women. If you with somebody and the man don't make you feel comfortable where you can, see, you come in afraid already to ask questions. But guess what? It's a red flag if a man don't make you comfortable to say what you want to say. That's a red flag right there. Listen to that. If a man is trying to be with you, he's made it known and he's making efforts. His actions, his words, his effort, his consistency. That's a big one. His consistency. Y'all need to really focus on that, because y'all will let a man be a false representative just to screw you, but he act like he the one, because he a false representative and you lied to yourself. Come on, Angela. If y'all got questions, y'all need to come on and post them. Better know how to analyze the answer and draw a conclusion to make sure he's not telling you what you want to hear. Now, that's good, Angela, and this is how you fix that. You can get around all that. After you tell that man what the issue is, and that man, you wait. Now you got to wait and see if he's listening to what you said. Now his listening got to be in action. Now you trying to sit back. It ain't time to screw, boo. Because if you screw, you ain't looking for no red flags. You ain't looking for no real flaws. You just gonna be real freaky. This ain't the time to screw. Y'all screwing too fast because you want what you want. Y'all screwing, y'all doing too much screwing. Black women do too much screwing. Y'all basing being with a man on his ability to screw. That ain't, y'all too overly sexual. Black women are too overly sexual. Then you be mad at, all he want to do is screw. No, all you want to do is screw. You want to screw. Y'all be fronting talking about these men. Y'all screwing more than men screwing. We screwing y'all. So it got to be a lot of screwing from y'all in if we the one doing all the screwing. Okay. Stop trying to see the good in somebody and instead search for the growth. After you make it known that you don't like what it is you don't like, then you're looking for growth. Now you're trying to sit back and see without screwing. You're trying to see if his behavior, is he doing this consistently? Is that a red flag or a real flaw? It's a real flaw if he make the adjustment consistently. Listen to that word, consistently. That's going to determine if it's a red flag or a real flaw. Is he consistent with making the changes? That means he's listening to you, and you need to listen to him too. Is it a consistent change, or is it a temporary change so he can stay between your legs? Is it a consistent growth, or is he just temporarily changing, false representative that y'all ignore because you've already screwed him? If there is no consistency, but he's trying, that's potential. If there is no consistency, but he's making attempts to be better, that ain't necessarily a red flag. But watch this. If he ignore what you're talking about, there's no consistency at all. It always sound good, but he fall back to raising his voice or being narcissistic, or he's always being dominant or dogmatic, and he ain't tried to change none of that. Baby, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. He not the one. You know why? You know why? Because a man changed for who he cherished. Listen, write this down, women. A man changes if he need to. A man will change for who he cherish. Listen at that, women. That's right, D. I see you, Miser. I see you, Miser. D. This is where black women always get it wrong. You know why? They get the screwing too fast, and they don't give a damn about no improvement. They don't care if it's a red flag or a real flaw, because they real freaky. They so busy trying to be a real freak, you don't even notice no red flag. You will call a red flag a real flaw, or if it's a flaw at all. Just because you want to be freaky. You want what you want. Now, after you sit back and try to see if it's some consistency based on his character, write this down. I need you to write character and then put a line under it. And I'm going to give you what character is. Write character, put a line under it. Now write this. Actions, behavior, words, effort. Actions, behavior, words, and effort. That's his character. Now, watch this. Does his character meet your core? Listen at that. Okay, I'm going to break that down. Does his actions, behavior, words, efforts match your core needs for the long term? Listen at that, women. This is how you know if he the one, not how good he screw you. You see how far y'all off? See what y'all been using versus what it really is? You see what I'm saying? See what y'all use? See, y'all going by what he looked like. Well, first of all, you got your fantasy on. You trying to match what you got as a fantasy in reality. So we know what you're doing. So first of all, I'm not hating on what you think you deserve, but is what you deserve gonna feel they deserve you and you deserve them? Does who you deserve say you are what they deserve? Are you desirable for what they desire? That's right. Come on with that, Miser. That's what I'm talking about right there. Men change according to the situation. Men change. Watch this. I'm gonna give you something in real time to confirm what Miser just said. Men don't want to marry until we meet the woman we want to marry. Listen at that, women. We don't go. Baby, we'll go years without thinking about being married. That's right, D. Do you have what he think he deserves? You see that? That go to question. That's this the one right here. You heard that, D? That's what you heard. Do you have what he want? Remember, women, men have a list. Y'all not the only one with a list. Y'all see the cognitive dissonance all this time made y'all think, well, they don't want like we want. They don't desire what we desire. They don't deserve what you a lie. Yeah, we do. We desire, we want what we want. Yeah, watch this. Y'all keep claiming y'all want 6'3" with a six-pack. Y'all want 6'3" with a 6 series and a 6-pack. What make y'all think we don't want Megan Thee Stallion like with a flat stomach and y'all got fupas? A lot of y'all got fupas, and our list don't come with a woman with a fupa. We looking for Megan Thee Stallion. Think about that. Now y'all running around here thinking y'all all of that, but the man's list don't come with a fupa. The man we thinking we gonna marry, the woman not the man, but the man that you gonna be attracted to, think he gonna marry you, the woman that we want. Y'all got a certain type, men got a certain type too. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. There is not a man on earth that his list has his woman that he thinking he gonna marry. She don't have no fupa. I promise you that. I promise. Men's ideal woman that we want to marry, she don't have no fupa. Matter of fact, she don't have no big gut. Wait a minute. Y'all want a 6-pack? I see you, Angela Robinson. Angela Perkins, listen to this. Watch this, Angela. I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go another further. High value men definitely got to type in here. Did you know men are settling? A lot of men are settling when they end up with a woman with a fupa. Did y'all know that? Y'all didn't know? Did y'all know men? That's a type of settling. Y'all didn't know that. Did you know that a lot of men are settling for some of y'all? Y'all got fupas. That ain't on our list. Fupas ain't a part of it. The woman we got in our mind that we want to encounter and say she the one, baby, a fupa we ain't even studying that. We got to settle for that. Listen to that. Men are settling for fupas. That ain't a part of the list. That's far from what we really want. Look at here. There go a confirmation right there. I will not have it. There go confirmation that y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all today. I'm gonna be transparent. And it's gonna be a man. It's gonna be a man confirm what I'm finna say. Women, whether y'all know it or not, all this stuff y'all doing, fake lashes and all that, and ain't nothing wrong if that's what y'all want to do. Ain't nobody tripping. That's what y'all want to do. That's what you want. But don't be complaining when men don't choose y'all with all that stuff on. That's not a part of our list. So if we have a fupa, it's not that you like it. You just that we settle. That's what you asking right now. D, you saying, well, are you settling for her? Hell yes. We settling. Because she could be pretty, have it all together. And then we see that fupa, we be like, damn. We be praying she don't have a, whether y'all know it or not, we pray when we encounter some of y'all, we pray y'all don't have that fupa. Now y'all want to know why? I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go deep now. I'm finna go deep. I'm gonna show y'all something that y'all don't know because y'all used to screwing a lot of bottom feeders. They don't give a damn what your body look like. But guess what? High value men, they not even gonna get you towards the bedroom when they see the fupa. We see the fupa in the meet and greet. We see the fupa at the meet. When I run down on you at Walmart, down aisle 9, meet and greet. You see that, Angela? They think I'm lying, but boy, a lot of men are going past a lot of women because we see they run down on you, and then you look, she look cute. Oh, she got a big booty. Oh, she got big breasts. She light skin or dark skin, and she got hips. Damn. I got one with a fupa. You want me to tell women? I'm finna tell y'all why that fupa is real dangerous to us, and we feel we gotta settle for y'all when y'all had that. Well, you need to work on it, Lisa. Y'all don't. You need to work on it. Hell yeah. All high value men check for the fupa. You know how y'all check to see what kind of shoes we got on, or what kind of watch, or what we smell like? The same thing y'all doing about that, we checking for the fupa. While we talking, we looking down. Oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, you real cute. Come on, Miles. Miles say nails, fupa, weave, makeup, but she want a real man. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. There you go right there. You see that? You see that, Angela? You dead. Hey, you done flatline, ain't you, Angela? I'm foopalicious and healthy, but I work on it. D, that's all you. D, you everything a man need in his life with the fupa. But if you work on the fupa, your value will increase. Come on, Lisa. Lisa say I'm working on it. Just because I have a fupa doesn't mean I'm not work. No, it don't mean it. If that fupa get bigger, it means you're not working on it. You see that? Women, let me tell y'all. Now watch this. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna give y'all something that y'all don't even have a clue, don't even be in y'all mind, but it's in our mind at all times. Now watch this. Men are visual. I know you working on yours, Lamar. You always in the gym, baby. Keep working on it. Listen to this, women. Men are visual. We visual. We visual. When we meet you, we are visualizing you on your back. When we meet you, we are visualizing you on your back. Listen to that, women. When we when we come down through the aisle or at the mall or at the fast food restaurant or at the stop sign or the stoplight, all of that going on. Whenever we get the chance to get to see all of you, baby, we visualizing when we meet, when we think you the one and we walk up on you and try to holler at you, right then as we talking to you, we're visualizing screwing you. That visualization gonna be interrupted with a faux pas. The visualizing gets disrupted when we see your faux pas. Your faux pas kills our fantasy. Y'all can take this as a joke or whatever y'all want to, but at the end of the day, I promise you, a lot of men have walked right by y'all when they see the faux pas. It's not if, it's when. Y'all do be looking at why would a healthy man want an unhealthy woman? Yeah, men have faux pas. You just ain't got to accept the faux pas. Just like men, a lot of high value men don't accept the faux pas. That's why a lot of women don't get high value men, because men want somebody fit, feminine, and fine. A lot of y'all are fine, but where's the feminine and the fit? Yeah, Lamorla, we be looking down at you. Think men, y'all can't even hide the faux pas. The faux pas come out from under your zipper. Y'all can't even hide. It'd be a different story. Y'all be, baby, the waist slimmer don't hide the faux pas. See, y'all ain't got nothing to fix that one. Listen to that. That's right, Lamorla. A high value man wants you fit, feminine, and fine. A lot of y'all ain't got but one of those qualities. You might be fine, but are you feminine? And this femininity is not a look, it's a lifestyle. You can look feminine, but are you nurturing? Are you caring? Are you loving? Are you peaceful? Are you forgiving? Are you happy? Is your attitude positive? Are you resilient? Are you creative? Do you inspire me? That's feminine. A lot of y'all miss that. A lot of y'all just fine and freaky, but you ain't fit and feminine. Yeah, Angela, that's where that fool. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't understand that all that trauma and drama that y'all chose to entertain all those years, y'all have never healed and vented because you never were taught until I got on the scene, or whoever else you might listen to that got some type of insight from God on your healing. So it dropped into your chakra, into your gut. It don't have nowhere else to go. All that trauma is in your gut. Y'all won't vent. Y'all won't heal. So it has dropped into your chakra. That's where your faux pas is. All that. That's why y'all get a lot of fibroids and women issues, because y'all won't release all of the trauma and heal. So it goes into your gut. That's right, Angela. They holding on to too much. But y'all so strong and independent. Y'all can handle it. Ain't no problem. Y'all got it. Y'all can handle it. Oh, you're strong. Oh, you're independent. Oh, you can handle the man cheat. Y'all got it. Y'all can handle these men cheating. Y'all can handle these men lying. Y'all can handle these men with side pieces on you. Y'all can handle being a side piece. Y'all can handle all of that. Y'all strong and independent. This why we doing what we doing. Y'all keep on accepting it. Y'all strong. You independent. You can handle it. See what strong and independent done got y'all? Listen at this revelation. Your strength is not found in being what a man is. Your strength is found in being what a man isn't. Listen at that, women. Your strength is not found being what a man is. Your strength is found in being what a man is not. That's where your strength is. But y'all so damn strong and independent, these men gonna keep doing what they doing to y'all because y'all are telling the men, it's okay, we can handle it. I can handle the struggle, love. Just tucking all that handling into it. That's right. They are content with fupa because that's right. They don't normalize the fupa, but they don't even understand that that's knocking them out the box from the man they said they want. They think it look good with the blonde weaving. Let me tell y'all something, women. The worst thing you can do is come out the house in black leggings or leggings with a fupa. The worst thing black women can do is come out the house in leggings with a big fupa. Do y'all know how horrible that looks to us? Not to you. You think you still fine. You done had 3 babies. Stretch marks and everything. And you still big belly and a fupa. And you still think you all of that. To you delusional. You delusional, baby. Okay, how do the little white women achieve being stay-at-home moms and skitty? They work out at home. White women will put the baby in the stroller and push the baby around the block 100 times to get theirs in. We gonna keep eating crab legs. Oh yeah, come on, Angela. Oh yeah, the bonnets, the crop top. The worst thing black women can do is come out the house in a bonnet and some leggings, and she got a fupa. You look so damn horrible. You're horrible. You are, man, let me tell you something. Boy, when men see that, let me tell y'all something. When high value men see women in them bonnets and them leggings with a fupa, we say to ourselves, what is wrong with her? This is what we saying up here. How did she come to Walmart looking like a mess like that? You in Walmart, you got a bonnet on and a crop top with a gut and a fupa, with leggings on and furry house shoes. Boy, if y'all don't think that, we see that ish so much. I'm going to go to Walmart today, and I promise I'll see 10 black girls, women, looking like that. They always going out any kind of way. That's why do y'all think these men are treating y'all? Why do y'all think men are treating women, black women, the way we treating y'all? The way, you know why we treat y'all the way we treat y'all as a whole? Because of the way majority black women carry themselves. We treat you how you act and think. We only start out treating you how you look to get in your bedroom. If you're not the one. Angela Perkins, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I would see them while I drive to work. I hate when women do have on. I don't even want to get into the big eyelashes. We so sick, black men. So we so over y'all with the. It looked like y'all got spider webs over your eyes. Okay, Queen, come on. It's hard to get rid of the fupa, but you can do it. You got to stay. That's right. It's only hard if you say it's hard. If you. Women, this would be so amazing. Y'all can do everything else. Y'all can achieve getting a degree. Y'all can achieve getting a job. Y'all can achieve getting your house. Y'all can achieve getting your car. Y'all can achieve this, achieve that. You can achieve getting this master's. But when it comes down to be about a man, then it becomes so difficult. I don't understand it. Baby, your strength, a woman's strength is not being what a man is. Your strength is found in being what a man is not. Men are not soft. Can you be soft? Be what we are not. Listen at that, women. Can you be what we are not? We are attracted to what we are not. We are masculine. We are attracted to feminine women. Not because you look good, not because you independent, not because you got a good job, not because you take care of the damn kids. That does not add to our peace. We don't care. Are you feminine? Your feminine energy adds to our peace. Black women don't it's like some of y'all are in special ed. I don't understand why y'all can't get that. I don't understand why y'all can't get that one single easy thing to be feminine. If you want to attract the right man wants a feminine woman. Do you know what feminine means? Okay, hold on. This is what real men need the right woman for. I'm finna tell you what we want. So you can try to be it instead of trying to act like you're it to get a man. Because if it's not organic, if it's not authentically you gonna end up just being screwed because he's coming for what you are becoming. He's coming because he sees something that you can become. But if you are fake just to get the man, he ain't gonna do nothing but screw you and go the hell on. You weren't real. This why y'all get screwed and left all the time. When the man find out who you really are, you nasty, you not clean, your credit bad, you want what you want, you always right, you talk too damn much. When the man find out all of that, low self-esteem, try to change him with your vagina. When the man find out you're doing all of that, babe, you are done. It's over with. He gonna put you in the freak zone. He gonna screw you for 2-3 years. You won't even know that you're not even the one. You're gonna be in the freak zone and wondering what happened. Baby, the feminine part that the man is coming for about you, your feminine essence in your core, are you a nurturer in your core? Are you forgiving in your core? Are you loving? Are you understanding in your core? The real you. That's what the right man is coming for, the real you. He gonna vet you. You're not gonna be able to get around the real man because he already knows what type of woman he needs. Not what type of woman that's gonna act like what he needs. He gonna see through you, boo. He coming for the feminine essence. He coming for her peaceful presence. He's coming for her insight, her wisdom, her resourcefulness, her sensuality, her peacefulness, her classiness, her ability to keep a peaceful home, her ability to inspire him. This what real men, not the men y'all choosing to entertain and get screwed for 2 or 3 years. I'm not talking about them. See, y'all stop funneling this through your past trauma. The man that I'm talking about, he just what you claim you want. But does the man you want you? Does he want you? Do you meet what he needs? Watch this. Is your attitude what he wants? Are you willing to cooperate? Submit? We talking about the right man. I'm not giving you no excuse. Ain't no more damn excuses. We sick of y'all with, oh, they abuse me and he too controlling and he this and he don't understand and he not listening and he not this and he abusive. I'm not talking about that one. Baby, before this, the man that I'm talking about, before we get into all of that struggle of, we'll leave your presence and go get some peace before we go through that with you, boo. You stubborn, you hard-headed, you're not listening, you're not cooperating, you're not compromising, you're not communicating. A real man is gonna exit your presence to get away from being a damn fool with you. This is how real men get out of the abuse. Instead of abusing, instead of cussing you out what you really deserve, yeah. Instead of hitting you across your head and you acting a damn fool, instead of us doing all of that, we'll exit the premises to get our peace. That's how real men are supposed to respond to y'all ignorance. Instead of slapping you across your mouth because you disrespectful. instead of hitting you across the back of your damn head because you emasculating him. Instead of taking his whole foot and beating you across your back with his foot, instead of him doing that, no, we're not into that. We don't have time to waste that type of energy on your ignorance. We just leave. We get away from you. And guess what? We don't have to go cheat. We don't have to go cheat on you, getting away from you because we sick of your mouth. We just get away from you. The bottom feeder's going to go cheat on you. We leave that part to the bottom. They the one going to go cheat on you, and then you got struggle of now you can't talk. You're scared to say something because you're afraid he's going to go and cheat on you. Well, you ain't got to worry about with the high value. We ain't got to cheat. We cheat because we choose to. You see that, Rachel? You see that, Rachel? You see that, Angela? What did D say? Come on, D. Why do black men have to beg us for peace? Other races of men are used. D, listen to this. Here go the revelation, D. Black men have to beg black women for peace because black women don't know how to be peaceful to themselves. Listen at that revelation, D. Listen at that revelation, D. Black men have to beg black women for peace because black women don't know how to be peaceful to themselves. That's why we got to beg for peace. You won't heal. You won't heal. You a hop. You a bop, but you won't heal. You a hop and bop, but you won't stop and heal. That's what y'all do. And then when you get all that D, you get all that D and that DNA in you, now you went dumb. Listen to that. You get some D, you get some DNA, and then you go dumb. Let yourself go. Now you needy. You can't be away from this man. You want what you want. Instead of closing your legs so you can prevent your hurt, protect your heart, and preserve your honor. Closing your legs and vetting and trying to see if the man behavior, attitude, effort, words, trying to see if it's a red flag or if it's real flaws. Closing your legs gives you clarity so you can protect your heart, prevent your hurt, and preserve the honor. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to get out. Y'all want to jump in the bed real fast without trying to discern if it's a red flag or if it's a real flaw. Y'all go from, watch this. Y'all go from the fantasy to being real freaky. Y'all go from being it's a fantasy. Now I'm freaky. That's how a lot of y'all move and then wonder why it's not working and you got a lot of trauma. You got a lot of low self-esteem. Don't y'all know that all that screwing y'all been doing, it erases and erodes your self-love. Listen to that, women. All the screwing that y'all keep doing, it erodes your self-love. You need validation. Did you hear what I just said? Ain't nobody ever told y'all that. Y'all ain't gonna never hear this in one of these Negroes churches because they disobedient to God because they afraid like y'all. You know what? A lot of these pastors in the pulpit, they afraid to keep it real like y'all afraid to ask questions. Did y'all know that? A lot of these religious leaders, I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, it's a bunch of them. They just as religious as they want to be. They are afraid to be like me and keep it real. They think they're going to get put out the church. They won't keep it real. They are afraid, just like black women are afraid to ask questions. Black leaders in churches, not all, but majority, are afraid to keep it real. Did you hear that, women? I'm finna get to my points so we can get, so y'all can get these answers y'all need. That's right, Debbie. That's right, Debbie. Come on, Debbie. Fantasy and freaking equals failure every time. They got so many failed relationships from that right there. They had a fantasy. They became freaky because he met her imaginary needs. He's 6'3". He got a six-pack. He makes six figures. He drives a 6 Series, and he screwed me for 6 hours. Oh, he the one. He the one. He the one. He the one. Right. And they just sitting in the pews crying every Sunday. That's right. That's right. You see that, Pokey? So here we go. Get your pen. This is how to attract the man you desire. Avoid the men you're used to so that you can accept the moments you deserve. Listen to this. I'm going to give you 4 ways to attract the man you desire. Avoid the men you used to dealing with so that you can accept the moments you deserve. Okay, here we go. Number one, write this down. You must do the inner work first. Number 1, write that down. You must do the inner work. You must heal. Let me say it like that. You must heal. Why do I say that first? You know why? You can't discern. You can't determine, and you can't decide. You can't decide. You can't determine. You can't discern if he's the right one, if his behavior, actions, words, and efforts are red flags or real flaws, unless you heal. Why are you unable to see the red flags or determine if it's a real flaw if you haven't healed? You know why? You ready? You can't focus. You can't focus. You can't focus. This is why you won't be able to. If you don't do the work, if you don't go inside and deal with the ugly issues that you caused and brought about for all these failed relationships you done had, you see, doing inner work releases the man from blame and places accountability on what you did to cause the situation you in, being by yourself. You got to do the inner work. You ain't gonna never get the right man because your emotions won't line up for an engagement. You won't never get the right man because your emotions won't align with God's engagement for you. Philippians 2:13. Here go your first scripture. Philippians 2:13. It is God working in you. It is God working in you to will and to do of his good pleasure. You know why God is on the inside working in you? To get you to do his will and of his good pleasure. You know why he working on, you know what he doing working on the inside of you? Guess what? He waiting for you to meet him on the inside of you. He's working on the inside of you, but he can only do so much if you won't work on the inside of you. He can't make you love yourself. That's his will. And that's his good pleasure for you, to love yourself. So he's on the inside of you, trying to work on you. He waiting on you to come to the inside. You know, the Bible says, for the love of God covers a multitude of flaws. So he's on the inside of you, waiting for you to meet him on the inside at your core, so he can show you your flaws, so he can cover them. You see that? This is why you got to go inside to do the work, because he's working in you to get you to love yourself, to get you to think about yourself, to get you to learn yourself, to get you to know your core needs for yourself, not for a man. This is why you got to do the inner work. And if you don't do the inner work, you ain't gonna never get the right man. You not. Number one, sit down with yourself. Spend time with yourself. Speak positive to yourself. Quit belittling yourself. Quit dogging. Quit talking negative about yourself. Quit having negative self-talk. Why I can't get the right man? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you is you need to quit talking negative. Proverbs 18:21 say death and life are in the power of the tongue. Quit talking death over your situation and speak life out of it. Quit speaking death over your situation and speak life out of it. That's how you change your situation. Baby, you got to develop a new story if you want to receive God's glory. We got to I'm so sick of y'all with y'all done had the same damn story for 30 years. Oh, he hurt me. Oh, it's the man. Oh, the man ain't right. Oh, it's the man. Oh, the man. Well, you keep entertaining those men. That's not on the men, that's on you. What is it about you that you love to entertain cheating, low down, doggish liars? You love them. You love them. Yeah, you love them. You keep entertaining them. Baby, what is it about you that you keep picking poison? Sooner or later, y'all got to quit saying it's the man. It's the men. It's the men. When y'all gonna quit? See, all that does, you validating your brokenness. You validating your broken conscience. You validating your low self-esteem. It's the men, so I got the right to be like this. No, you don't. God is working in you. Get off your back and on your damn feet. That's number one. Number two, not only must you do the inner work, number two, write this down. Write it down. Number 2, write this down. You must have the courage. You must have the courage to deal with your chaos. You must have the courage. That means you got to have faith. Faith ain't just saying, I believe God gonna fix it, because God ain't gonna fix nothing. God fixed everything 2,000 years ago at the cross when he sent Jesus. God is resting. God ain't finna move on your behalf. He's already moved on your behalf. He's waiting for you to respond by faith. You got to have the courage to face your chaos. 1 Peter 5 and 6. Here's how to have the faith to face your fears. 1 Peter 5 and 6. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and in due season he will exalt you. It's going to take a season of humility. Okay? You're going to have to get off how pretty and how fine and how thick you are and deal with your damn outcomes. Let's wait. Let's put your your looks. Let's put how fine you are. Let's put your career. Let's put your accolades. Let's put your bundles. Let's put all of that up to your outcome. Does that humble you? Do you see where you need to let go of pride and ego? Because your looks are not matching your outcomes. Oh, you fine. Oh, you got it together. Oh, you strong and independent. But you by your damn self with all that too. Oh, you may be letting somebody come through in the middle of the night and screw you like a roach. Oh, you get tapped up. Yeah, we understand that. We know. Oh, we know you using the rose. We know you got the bullet. We know you got the rose. We know you got somebody putting some D in you that don't claim you. We know that. But what them results and that outcome look like while you fine, while you independent, while you got it all together? What does your outcome say? You single. Your outcome say you ain't never had the right man. Your outcome say you ain't never been married. Your outcome say you ain't never been engaged. Your outcome. Are you humble? You got to decide to do the inner work to get the right man. The right man got to be attracted, not screwed. The right man has to be attracted because he is responding to feminine energy, not freaky experiences. A man can have a freaky experience with you and never see you as a fiance and never want to be engaged to you. You see that? You got to do the inner work. Number 2, you must have the faith through humility. Humble yourself under the mighty. That means under the mighty hand of God. That means you need to get up under God's word. The scripture I gave you, that means you need to get up under it. What do I mean get up under? That means submit. That means you got to let go of pride and ego. Bundles and lashes and big booties and breasts and waist slimmers and fat cat and screw good in the bedroom and independent and got a job and got a car. That don't mean nothing. What I'm talking about don't have nothing to do with this man choosing you. Don't none of that I just said got. Baby, don't none of that stuff add to my peace. Your bundles don't add to my peace. Your big booty, your good cat, your wet wop, It does not, that's a temporary peace. That's a bedroom peace, not a world peace. I only get peace when I get up off of you, because my job is done. That's when I got peace. That's temporary. I'm talking about the peace of a household on a daily basis. Can you do that? See, your vagina ain't got nothing to do with this. So you got to, if you want to attract the right man and avoid the men you used to, so you can have those moments you deserve, you got to do the inner work. Number 2, you got to have the courage to humble yourself. Number 3, you must understand your core needs. You must understand your core needs. Not your bedroom needs. Your core needs don't have nothing to do with your bedroom, your cat. Your core needs have nothing to do with what your cat needs. I know your cat need to be beat down. I know you want your cat to be blowed out. I know you want your cat to be filled with DNA. I'm talking about core needs, not cat needs. See, if I can get you off your cat and onto your core, you might get consummation. If I can get a lot of black women to get over their cat and on their core, I can get you to some consummation. Listen at this. Listen at this. You must understand your core. John 15:5. I am the vine. You are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, that means keep the love in you. Keep his love. Keep receiving his love. You will bear much fruit. And apart from me, you can do nothing. You must understand your core needs. Watch this. What type of woman do you want to become for the right man? Are you connected to God's love in order to become the woman the man wants? In your core, are you connected to God's love? Listen at that. What type of man do you need him to be? Watch this. What type of man? This got to do with your core. Do you know what type of man? I'm not talking about externally. I'm not talking about he need to be 6'3". He need to make a lot of money. He need to have this. He need to be able to screw. I'm not talking about none of that foolishness. This what get y'all flipped. Y'all so damn shallow. Black women are shallow. Y'all always talking about black men are shallow. All they want to do is screw. Okay, watch this. Where do black men get the notion of doing a bunch of screwing? If we doing a bunch of screwing, who's being screwed? All men want to do is screw. Yeah. But what does that mean about y'all? I'm talking about real men. I'm not talking about gay men. I'm talking about us that like vagina. If we screwing all the time, okay, what does that say about y'all? Y'all love to throw a bone, but you won't be able to catch one. Come on, D. I swear to God. I promise you. I promise you. All the screwing black men are doing, baby, y'all need to raise the standard. We'll stop cheating. Listen to this, black women. You know, I got the answer. I got the answer y'all always wanted. How to stop black men from cheating. How do you stop black men, women? Watch this. How do you stop black men from cheating? I got the answer. You ready for the answer? When black women stop allowing it. Black men will stop cheating when black women stop allowing it. There go y'all answer. There go your answer. Y'all want to know how to get black men to stop cheating? Stop allowing it. Do you know what these men are doing? These men are doing anything that they want to do from women that allow it. Then they run up on real women. And then y'all wondering, why they like that? And where do y'all, how they acting like this? And why they do that? Well, somewhere, some way, some women allowed it. They allowed him to cheat. They allowed him to come in at 5. They allowed him to hang with his boys more than they hang with his girl. They allow it. Where you think we get it from? A man can only do what women allow. That means black women need as a whole. I'm talking about the one that's the president of the corporation and the thought wearing the bonnet and the bear sandals or the bear house shoes with the fupa and the leggings with a crop top on with her belly and her fupa sticking out. When the high value woman and the thought come together and say, we are done allowing this, then men will stop. But as long as one of y'all got, a few of y'all got morals and values, but then you got a whore, a slut, and a thought allowing all kinds of other things and call herself a queen, ain't nothing gonna change. The man that treated the slut, that thought with the bonnet and the fupa and the leggings and from the hood looking crazy, don't know nothing about values and morals, just looking any kind of way. She done allowed that man to do anything. So when he run up on you and you got morals and value, you wondering what's wrong. Well, no, ain't nothing wrong. He was allowed to be that way. And then, and watch this. And then here you come with all your stuff together, and now you trying to fix him. Now you trying to build him. Now you transmission Tammy. Now you muffler Martha. You see what I'm saying? Now you trying to change somebody that don't want to change. Do y'all know y'all have tried to change men that never intended on changing? Do y'all know that y'all have done more of that than anything? Looking for validation? Baby, y'all women, do you know how much more damage y'all do trying to change a man? The damage is done to you, not the man. The man gonna go to hell on. He's not willing to. How can you change a man that don't have no character to change? We back to character. Behavior, actions, words, effort, that part. his character, who he really is. Y'all be trying to change. How can you change somebody? The only way a person can change is by doing the inner work and dealing with their core. What makes you think you got the power to help somebody change? Why don't you change you? If you change you, you won't have to worry about changing a man. You see that? Because you will change your mind about changing men. Come on, David. Trying to change a man will make you. That's all it's doing. It ain't. That's why I keep telling her it's not doing nothing to the man. It's frustrating her because she's so strong and independent. Because he not changing. A man will change for the woman he cherished. Women, listen to this. A man changed for who he cherished. So now watch this, women, watch this. If a man changes only for the woman he cherished, don't you think it's your responsibility to find out what he cherished about a woman that will inspire him to change? Why don't you take the time and find out what he cherishes about a woman that will inspire him to change? Okay, you ready for the answer? Feminine energy inspires real masculine, high value men to change. Listen at that. Feminine energy inspires him to change. Not your freaky experience you try to give him. We don't care about a freaky experience if there's no feminine energy behind it. Now, I just said something. Your freaky experience does not matter if you have no feminine energy. Loving, kind, resilient, creative, listening, learning, laying back, not trying to lead somebody. That's what inspires the man to be who he need to be for you. Screwing you don't inspire change. The only change that's going to happen in your bedroom are your sheets and your position. The only thing that's going to change about a man in your bedroom are your panties, your sheets, and your position. That's the only thing going to change. Ain't nothing else changing in the bedroom, baby. You must do the inner work. You must humble yourself. You must have the courage and the faith to fix yourself, learn yourself, love yourself so you can live with yourself. And you must understand your core needs. Those are the 4 ways of how to attract the man you desire, avoid the men you're used to, so that you can accept the moments you deserve. I'm going to say it again so you can write it down. You must do the inner work. Philippians 2:13. Write that down so you can meditate over that scripture. God is on the inside of you, waiting on you to come deal with yourself so he can cover your flaws so that you can move on and not feel less than because you face your fears. The purpose of facing your fears, doing the inner work, is so that you can go inside. God's love is going to cover your fears and your flaws so you can go on. That's why you got to do the inner work. God is working in you so you can do his will and of his good pleasure, which is self-love. Inner work. If you want to love yourself, the first step to begin the process of self-love is going inside. That's the first step. Number 2, you got to humble yourself. You got to let go of your pride and ego and accept your responsibility and accountability for all of your failed situationships, sextivity, screwlations, all of that going on. You got to accept your part, not the men. You got to be accountable now. That means you got to let go of the pride and the ego. That's number 2. 1 Peter 5:6. Write that down so you can meditate on that. Number 3, you must have the courage to face your flaws and your fears. You must have the courage. That's the faith. Let me give you this scripture. Galatians 5:6. Galatians 5:6. Faith works by love. Your faith, my faith, can only begin to work when I know God loves me. Not how much you love. That's religion. That don't work. Ain't no power in how much you love God. The power to love yourself begins when you receive how much God loves you. When you receive God's love, what do I mean receive? Release all of the losses and meditate on how much he loved you. Receive the love. That empowers you to love yourself. When I found out God loved me just the way I was, cheater, liar, whoremonger, dog, no good, God loved me just like I never was all of that. Once I found out how much he loves me by not holding that to my head, sent Jesus to forgive me of all of that, I don't never have to worry about that. I'm in right standing. I'm righteous now. I'm in right standing with God forever. I don't give a damn what I do. That don't excuse me for the repercussions and the consequences of my behavior. I still gotta reap what I sow, but God loves me past all that. That inspires me to be faithful to God. That inspires me to love myself. That inspires me to be faithful to me. That inspires me to have boundaries. That inspires me to have morals. That inspires me to have standards. That inspires me to ask her questions. That inspires me to vet her. You see where self-love come from, knowing how much God loved you. When I found out how much God loved me, I'm not going to spend my money on a woman just because she fine. I'm not taking no woman out just because she want to go out and get to know me. We can go to Starbucks. I ain't got to spend 100. I can spend 5 or 10 on you. Let's talk about it. I love me. I got self-love because I received God's love. God's love empowered me to love myself now. I got standards. I got boundaries. I got borders. I ain't going. I'm not going to let you abuse me. I'm not going to let you talk to me crazy. I'm not going to let you cheat on me like that. I love me. That's having the faith. You see that? And number 4, you must understand your core needs. You must understand your core needs. John 15:5. If you connected to the vine, then you're going to understand your core needs. Why? Because being connected to God gives you the power and the courage to face your fears, submit to God's word, be accountable, have standards, love yourself, do for yourself, think about you first. You see that? All of that goes together, which goes back to how do you discern, decide, and determine if the man you're trying to deal with behavior are red flags or he has real flaws. If you dealing with his flaw, if he can make adjustments and be consistent in his core and that meet your core needs, if his character meet your core, then he the one. If his character is consistent to your core needs, if he will protect you consistently, if he'll take care of you consistently, if he'll love you consistently, it don't mean he ain't gonna have mistakes and make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect but you. Okay? Ain't nobody perfect but you. You and Jesus are the only one perfect. Okay? The high value man gonna have flaws. He gonna make mistakes. He gonna do things wrong, and they ain't gonna be intentional. So you don't have to jump out the boat. You know, 80% of black women leave the relationship first because y'all unhappy. Well, the relationship ain't about you being happy. You should have brought happiness with you. You see that? So I'm done. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. Hey, it's Wednesday's Word. I'll be back on Friday. I'll be back on it with Friday's Fish at 9. If you got some out of this, so where you grow, $ KIRM07. I appreciate y'all for coming on. I love you. Would you please share and like the video? I need you to share and like the video, please. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Honey Bun. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming on, okay? Thank you, D. I thank everybody for coming on. Let's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. Hey, I love you, black women, but boy, we got to get y'all together. You learned a lot today. That's a blessing. That's AD. All I want to know is, did you learn something? I don't have a dog in this fight. This information that God give me from a download every day, this is for you. This is to protect your heart, prevent your hurt, and preserve your honor. Thank you, Honey Bun. It's Keep It Real Ministries. I'm Evangelist Jimmy Hinton. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you. Be blessed. Come on, somebody. Y'all share the video. Like and share. So where you grow. $ KIRM07.